right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a little public service announcement brought to you by BlueRidgeSilverhound. Okay, so another person was scammed out of $1,500 via a Facebook coin page transaction. It is currently being disputed as we speak, and sure enough, it's a huge issue. It's bull crap, to be absolutely honest, but I don't know. I think we could attribute a lot of this to just people needing money, all right, by any means necessary. And there's always going to be someone that's in the crosshairs. And if you guys need more information, a lot of you that do the Facebook thing, and if you're a member of a lot of the coin buy-sell trade groups on Facebook, this has been one of the big stories within the last 24 to 48 hours. Okay, $1,500 scam job. The buyer, seller going back and forth. Seller is promising, that I'll have the coins out, and then it's one story to another, and it just kind of flip-flops back and forth. And well, I guess you could paint the rest of the picture. It didn't turn out so well, and now the buyer is seeking recourse through PayPal as expected. Excuse me. Sorry, my corona's flaring up all of a sudden. Not really. But there are a few lessons to take away from this, and there's going to be a reason why you're seeing this banner right here for the live coin Q&A channel, is that I personally invite each and every single one of you to come check out the collaborative group of professionals. I'm also a member of that. We all moderate and own this channel along with everything that goes with it. And on Monday, we are going to have a town hall conversation topic revolving around safely buying online and through eBay. All right, so whether your flavor is through Facebook or Craigslist, if people are still doing that, eBay is certainly another thing. I did have a conversation with you guys about a month ago about the eBay shipping. I guess kind of headaches that's been going around because the Postal Service is limiting the scope on certain things that they can and cannot do. Okay, the biggest topic at that time was signature delivery. They're not capturing signatures, so that's a huge problem. People are paying an extra $2.45 or whatever that amount is to send out packages with a signature confirmation, and they're not getting that. They're just either dropping it off in a box, in a post box, or hand delivering it, or just simply dropping it at the front doorstep. That is going to be one of those things that we'll talk about on Monday. We have come to the conclusion that because the holidays are traditionally one of the busiest times of the year for buy-sell trades of any type, not just coins and currency and numismatics, but any sort of collectible, even I would say some of the yard sale stuff is certainly a huge target for a lot of would-be scammers and other unscrupulous individuals to try and pull that money away from you, and they won't look back and they won't care. And there's so little that actual law enforcement can do to help police this sort of thing. All right, so a lot of it has to be carefully looked at in regards to their originating payment method, PayPal, Venmo, and a few others, Apple Pay. Okay, there are certain things that you can do to safeguard. We'll talk more about it Monday, but in a nutshell, if you pay by PayPal, which is probably one of the preferred methods, if you pay it with goods and services, you are protected, which is good news. Okay, both sides are essentially protected, both the buyer and the seller. the buyer more so, because there's a larger element of risk when it comes to, sending someone money before they actually process the shipment of a product. Okay, so there's no knowing of whether or not you will receive the product or not. But shoot, even some of my best friends that I know on Facebook that I've done transactions with, I still send them a goods and services payment. Okay, not that I don't trust them at all, but when it comes to the world of commerce and you are dealing with a business transaction, those things are important. Okay, and with the business transaction being logged on PayPal as the goods and services, that's something that I could write off or put into a P&L sheet. Okay, so that's another benefit. Whether as opposed to doing a friends and family, like, oh, I'm going to send you cash because I know you and you're good. That's something that you cannot take into account when you do your taxes at the end of the year. Okay, so yeah, pretty substantial amount of money that was taken away from this buyer, and I would hate to say it, it's kind of the sign of the times. I'm seeing it more and more. I'm on a number of different groups, a lot of buy, sell, trade coin groups, marketplace, only because my wife likes to buy stuff on marketplace and yard sale sites and things like that. And people have the comfortability of paying, like, hey, you know what? Because it's like no touch, transactions or stuff like that, that I would prefer to pay you via Venmo or PayPal, but you got to make sure that you're doing it legit, so that way you're protected in the event of any sort of bamboozling type of scenario where you're not receiving product. Okay, because if you send a payment out as a friends and family, you have zero protection whatsoever on this transaction. So we are going to talk more about it on this channel, Live Coin Q&A, which is a new rebrand that has been launched here as of, I believe, last week when we did our first kickoff show. And we are going to talk about it Monday. So the big live stream will happen every Monday, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. So if you guys have some time to jump on in, we are going to talk about protecting your assets when you're purchasing stuff online. Facebook e-commerce has been huge lately. There's more people going on there because there's no fees other than the actual the payment host is the only thing that you pay fees to if you're doing goods and services. But Facebook groups have been reliable in a sense that you don't have to pay a fee to sell on XYZ marketplace or whatever. And that seems to be a very attractive target for a lot of people that need to make an extra few bucks instead of going on eBay and paying the whole fees. But we're going to talk about eBay as well, okay, because that's without its issues as well. But Facebook has also become, and Instagram too, keep that in mind. Both social media sites have been pretty big targets for thieves that particularly want to scam as much money as possible, because there's nothing hard or difficult of scamming someone out of $500 or $1,000, deactivating your account, putting a new account up there. And for you older folks out there that don't do any of the social media stuff, I envy you. And the only reason why that this is important to me and for a lot of other people is that this is kind of like that new direction for a lot of interaction. Okay, not only in the business world, but also when it comes to interacting with friends and families and all that stuff. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. Join us on Monday for the next town hall meeting. We're also going to take a look at emails as well. If you got an email that you want to send to us, maybe you have some coins that you want to discuss, yeah, go ahead and send it our way. And the email is info@livecoinqa.com. BlueRidgeSilverhound.com. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. But yeah, go ahead and shoot us an email if you have some coin questions. But we're also going to take probably 20 to 30 minutes to discuss protective payments online and how you could safeguard against any kind of tomfoolery action that's going on out there. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. Please keep yourself safe out there in every conceivable fashion and form. Thank you for all your support. I love you guys. All right, through everything. And yeah, hope to see a lot of you Monday. Go ahead and check out also the Facebook group under the same name. We are also on there if you are a Facebook fanatic. We could always use a lot more support, more members. We got over 300 right now, but we have a great panel. Okay, and every single panel member has their own YouTube channel too. So come on down. You guys are personally invited to the new channel. I'll be there in action on Monday, and it should be a lot of fun. So I want to thank you guys again. Blue Ridge Silverhound. My name's Sean. Like, share, subscribe, hit that good old bell for instant notifications. Do not be scammed any more of your hard-earned money. Okay? If you need that coin fix, always know that there's going to be safe ways of paying for your coins. And, keep the money in your pocket. That's most important. And especially given these times where a lot of people are out of work because of the whole sickness thing. But anyways, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.